Hi everybody, Kyle and I are here doing another one of our blogs. We just got finished with the mountain experience this past weekend here in LA, and so I'm lucky enough to be here at his house with him, getting to spend a few days in connection with him and Peggy. And we just wanted to bring you another one of our live vlogs because we have so much fun doing them, being in connection with each other and answering questions that feel good to us and feel like they would serve our community. So yeah, let's begin.
Great.
So one of our clients recently was asking me about an issue they had with their partner. And they felt like every time they tried to kind of solve an issue with their partner or come to some sort of resolution, it felt like there were a lot of boundaries that were being drawn on the partner's part. There were a lot of lines in the sand, sort of, and there wasn't a lot of dialogue that could happen. It was really hard to penetrate her partner and feel like they could come to some sort of resolution together. And so she was coming to me asking, how can I do this? How can I go about this in a graceful way, in a way that doesn't kind of isolate the partner or create more friction? So I was just curious if you would be willing to go into that a little bit.
Sure. Well, that's one of the things we've been talking about around the want for us. It's really hard when the want for us isn't clarified, because then it's just two people kind of trying to get what they want, and then there's a lot of defensiveness and protection. So the first thing I would say is, is it possible to have a conversation with the partner saying, what are we trying to achieve together? And that, a lot of that kind of dialogue can't survive that, because well, we want to be more loving, or we want to have a great, fun, playful life together. Okay, well, if we want to have a great, fun, playful life together, how do we solve this problem? Or so if we can get it directed toward a want for us rather than what I need versus what you need. As soon as I start saying, I don't like how you're behaving, that person's automatically going to get defensive and protective. As soon as, especially, and it's more prevalent in the masculine, is not wanting to feel, not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to open. So we can kind of bridge that if we can start to talk about what are we trying to achieve together. Then how would we behave if we're going to achieve that? And you're risking something because, what if you're not trying to achieve the same things? But that's a good thing to, be in conversation and relationship about, is what are we trying to create together? So it would be great, like any of you that are having that, it's just great to go home and, take somebody out to dinner, have a beautiful dinner saying, how would we like to have our relationship if we could have it just the way we want it? What are we trying to achieve together? Another fun way I sometimes prescribe to do this is to have how do we want our lives when we're 70 or 80, or if we could have them, and that kind of gets it generative and we can get excited about it together. So find out the want for us, and then use it to extend the conversation about how we're going to solve this problem if that's what we're trying to achieve.
Great, thank you so much. And to any of you who are out there watching, if you have a question, please feel free to email me, olivia@inquirymethod.com. We would love to be able to answer it and really get these conversations more interactive. So thanks for joining us.
Good to see you.
Bye.